Hello everyone, Switched Up here. This is another channel update. First, to mention, my Q&A video will be uploaded sometime this week. There's only thing that I haven't decided exactly when, because I'm still waiting for my girlfriend's recorded answers for the questions. I have already recorded my answers. I'm just waiting for her answers. When she had done them, I will put them in video in order, and after that, it will be done. Just to be mentioned though. And for something else that's been talked about, something else though, is that I'm going to put all the love stories, true friend stories, to a lower high priority, since I'm going to make one thing to be the top priority as number one thing to be made. And that is the script for a Halloween or slash aka Nightmare Night uh, story from a channel. The only thing I can mention about exactly what's going to be about is because a ghost story by the name A Spooky Halloween Story. And it's going to be that the main six had along with their children, invited by Shining Armor and Cadence to celebrate Halloween in Crystal Empire. But that is all I will tell. And I haven't even been started on that particular story yet. But I will. And since Halloween is only about 2 weeks from now, for about a week from now, so I decided to focus as much time as possible on that particular story. So I have it finished before Halloween isn't even close by. So I'm sorry to anyone else who expected the story to be done at some point. For example, Claude Flareon, he had asked me to do his Pokemon stories. I'm sorry if I had to put those on hold for a little bit while, but I do hope you understand. This is a story that I wish to have been done soon. But if I'm happy enough, if I have enough time, I could have this story done within maybe in the next 3 days or so, or 2 days, because this story won't be particularly long though. I try to make it as short and as long as possible. You may ask why I say short and long as possible. Well, I don't want to make it pages long. No, I don't want to make it as an hour long story. I will try to make it maybe as long as a half hour, or maybe as a 40 minutes long. I just don't want to make it too long because, well, and but that is all I want to at least explain though about this part. And other than that, I have actually been working on one particular story that is almost complete. Is Granite Pair with Cinnamon Pear. Cinnamon Pear is in fact an official character from the show, and she is supposed to have been taking the role as the wife and the mother of Pear Butter. But since we don't know who Granite Pair's wife is, so I just assume that she is the wife. After all, she's along with the Pear family, who also appears in the episode of about the Pear brother and Bright Mac's background. So I also assume that she is Grandpa's wife. Even though that I found a picture with them both together with their daughter, so I assume that she is the wife. Even though this has been confirmed on that. But anyways, in that story will be in fact be in text and music. So you don't have to be worried about that. And as that is all very much update for I have for now, with the new Halloween story to be take first place being made, and that the Q&A video will be up soon. And at the third, we'll do a new story I have been currently working on, and some other stories will be put aside just until I have finished with this Halloween story. I'm hopefully to be done with it quite soon. After all, I have a little bit more than a week to time to spend on it, but I haven't even decided exactly how long it will be and how many pages of the story to turn out. That's only time can tell. Who knows? Maybe it will just be if the story ends up to be less than maybe it's 20 minutes or maybe 25 minutes. That's also okay with me. I just want to make a story a little bit long, so that and not as just maybe less than 5 but to maybe 9 minutes long. It just feels too short. I want to have a story to be at least around 20 to maybe 30 minutes long as as the more event happens. But also, this particular this story won't be a much a scary story, even if it's going to be a ghost story in it. But it won't be as terrible scary. No, because I'm not that type of person who want to make that type of scary stories. The true reason is that I tried to make a video once where I made some fan fiction scary stories, but I never posted it because I tried to record to see how they'd end up with, but it didn't end up as I expected. So I deleted the video before I even had saved it or uploaded it. I just want to say mention that though. From that part, this is going to be a little bit different Halloween. I mean, due to the fact when the COVID-19 pandemic going on. So yeah. And you may also ask if I celebrate Halloween with decorations or trick or treat or something like that. No. In fact, I have never done anything like that. I never celebrate Halloween with trick or treat or anything like that. Well, I did once have been on a Halloween party in school, but that was the only thing I ever did. My family never had this tradition to celebrate Halloween. So, but I'm doing, in fact, very interested to see some Halloween movies. Despite I hadn't even seen much of them, like Halloween with Michael Myers or Terror on the Elm Street. Never seen any of those movies. Even though I have a lot of time to do so, but even though I do love scary movies. But a lot of the scary movies these days aren't that good anymore. They have almost lost the touch. Anyways, that was all I want to inform about this particular update. But I do hope to have this Halloween story to be done within the next few days, so I had to begin focus on back to my normal stories again. At least from that, I just want to inform all of you all about this, and but yeah, I do hope that everyone has a great time and has a great day and a great weekend. But yeah, that's all I want to update and inform all about this what's going to happen. So subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Switch Double over and out.